Hi guys, welcome back to Tangy Tea of Life. I'm your host Veronica. Co-host Tawan is back with us. Hopefully you guys are doing well out there. Well, we have another email letter, so we're gonna jump right into it. All right, so it goes like this. I divorced my husband a few years ago because of his infidelity. I stayed single for 3 years because I felt as though all my failed relationships were my fault because I am the common denominator. I met a wonderful guy who loves me unconditionally, but I can't seem to let go of what I thought was the perfect marriage. I find myself wondering, what if I had forgiven him? What if? I feel lost most days because I just want him. Maybe not want him, but I want to go and see him. I want to know how he is doing. I am very involved with his children still and never ask them how he is doing, but I wonder, what if? Am I crazy, or am I a woman still in love with the wrong man? I do feel like I am wasting my current boyfriend's time because I am unsure of what I want, and he is very sure.
Um, so she divorced her husband. How long they were married? She didn't say how long they were married.
No, they.
She been single for 3 years now though. So sound like you still love your ex husband. You're missing him. Um, if you can't give your all to your current boyfriend, you are wasting his time. Um, have your ex husband attempted to reach out to you? Because I mean, why reach out to somebody who hasn't reached out to you? Or maybe he's waiting on her to reach out to him since she was the one that broke it off with him. But then what if you reach out to him? He'd be like, "Who?" Then how you gonna feel?
But it's always that if.
What if
You're not gonna know if you don't.
reach out? But if you divorce him, that should have been closure. Why are you still wanting to be with someone that you left? Um, you choose to end the marriage because of his infidelity. I mean, I'm not saying stay because he cheated, but I'm not saying leave either. I mean, that's just something that you have to battle with that. But again, you are wasting your current boyfriend time wondering about your ex husband. So it's not like you need to call your ex husband to see where he stands and if he's willing to go on a date and y'all talk, then dump old boy because
It's clearly you want your husband.
right, it's clear you have some feelings
Your
and you
ex.
still want some dealings with your ex husband, and I guess it is a good thing that you're not asking his children about him.
Because they'll go back and tell
They're
them.
gonna can tell him anyway, so it's probably best as you contact him yourself. I would reach out to him because you need closure. That's the only way you know if you need to go forward or if you want to go back with him or not.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes we make drastic decisions without actually knowing what we really want. Because it sounds like you want your husband back.
Right. And did he
But
do it more than one time? I mean, was he a
but see,
chronological cheater or he just cheated one time and you just like, man, after this, I'm gone?
yeah. But see, the thing is, clearly she doesn't care how many times he did it, if he did it more than once, because she still have him on her mind.
I just have
And
this theory, and I guess it comes from the Bible. Looking back, Lot wives, which we never knew her name. Why they never gave her a name in the Bible? Why does it always call Lot's wife? And remember when she was fleeing the city, she looked back and turned into a pillow of salt. I never go backwards. I just it's just you're not supposed to go back. You're supposed to always move forward in your life. That's just me. So I if I leave somebody, I'm done. I never go backwards.
well, maybe because you have closure. Like a lot of people are leaving, they don't have closure, and we all know that R. Kelly song, "When a Woman's Fed Up."
Yeah. There's
Like
nothing
we
you can do about
know
it.
that's it. That's the end of the road.
We quote
But
R. Kelly. Yeah.
I know, but the song is that's a
True.
true song.
I wonder who he was
But
talking about in that song. Which girl? Which little girl? Off topic. But
Right.
anyway.
But I feel like if your heart is there, you should reach out because who knows what God had in store for you two. I mean, you call it quit, but who say that the Lord wanted you to give up on your marriage? Maybe he wanted you to stick around and
Work
because
things
God,
out.
yeah, he takes us through things where, trials and tribulations, he take us through the storm to see where our faith is at. So sometimes we have to stand still and let God take us through that storm so that we can be a stronger person on the other side. And maybe your marriage was going through, a rocky time, which it was, but standing there and keeping that faith, your marriage could have been stronger than ever right about now. So I just feel like if your heart is there and if your heart, if you still feel that your husband is the one for you, I feel that you should reach out. A lot of time we feel like, oh no, I'm not gonna be the one to reach out. I'm gonna let him reach out if he want to come back to me, but sometimes we have to like
Put
be the
forth the
bigger
effort.
yeah, like we have to be that bigger person and reach out, especially if that's something that we want. So I feel like if your heart is there, you need to go with your heart, because like Tawan said, you are wasting your current boyfriend's time if you still there thinking about your husband. What if, then just see, I mean, reach out to him and see how he will react.
Yeah, invite him for dinner. Meet in a. I'm not gonna say meet in a public place because you got a boyfriend, and I don't want to say let him come to your house because y'all might fuck.
She may stay with the current boy. She may live with the current boyfriend, so he can't come to the house and like he's creeping there.
So y'all have to go. So, and some conversations are just not phone worthy. Definitely not text worthy.
Yeah.
This is more like face to face because you need to look at him and see, if this is what you need. You need closure.
Yeah, you need closure to move on. Even if it don't end like you want it to end, like back with him, at least you would have that closure. You would know like where he's coming from.
Right.
And another thing, you cannot worry about what other people are going to say or think just because you reach out to your ex-husband. If y'all get back together, it's no one else's business but yours. And I would say don't even put anybody else in your business. I wouldn't tell a family member, oh, I'm going to reach out to such and such and see how he feel. No, you do it. You reach out to your ex-husband, and if
don't tell anyone until after it's done and you want to talk to someone about it. But don't say I'm gonna reach out to so and so and they be like, girl, why?
Right.
Why you want to call him?
Don't
he
do
did
it.
This. He did that. See you.
Meanwhile,
Right.
They happy over there
At their house. Well, they cheating the husband.
Right. so I wouldn't worry about what the next person is going to think or say about you, because that's where a lot of times we get caught up, and we worry about what someone else is going to think about the actions that we take.
Right.
It's your heart. Follow your heart and don't worry about what no one else is gonna say.
Nope.
I mean, that is your ex-husband, yours. So I say reach out to him, because you're never going to have that closure.
I say don't backtrack, but I mean, hey, like you said, you're not going to have closure until you know what it is that you really want from your ex.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said that she feels like all her failed relationships are her fault because she's the common denominator. No.
Yeah, and seeing that, and we as women, we always, fall into that trap of trying to put the blame on us.
Mm-hmm.
That man got to take some responsibility too. He wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing.
Right.
So, yeah,
I wouldn't blame myself for a failed relationship, because that ain't my fault. He cheated. He just was a dog.
But could you be feeling that way because you wasn't doing everything that you was supposed to be doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a setback right there. You start thinking like, well, dang.
What if?
Yeah.
Why didn't I? I should have. Then you're going to have yourself in a slump.
Yep.
No. Don't think like that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, how about if she was doing something,
But then she said, I met a wonderful guy who loves me unconditionally. Yeah, honey, you wasting his time if you don't if you still thinking about your ex,
Mm-hmm.
you're wasting your boyfriend's time.
Yeah, I say reach out just for closure. Not saying anything's gonna come about, and if it does, hey. But I say reach out.
But then what about the current boyfriend? Then she had to break his heart to get back with this other dude. And then what if the other dude start back dating or whatever and he hurts her again? Then you had this man that was loving you unconditional that you done tossed to the wayside for this nigga who you knew wasn't shit.
Yeah.
So
But see, those are the chances in life that we take. You know what I'm saying? Like that's your ex-husband. I'm quite sure you was deeply in love with him. And this is only your boyfriend. I don't know how long you all been dating, but I don't know. It's tough to be in that situation because you would hate, like you say, you would hate to get rid of a good man, and go back to your ex, and then he does the same thing over. But then again, you think if you stay with this dude who you think loves you unconditionally, and then you find out he doing something, then you're gonna be like, I should have followed my heart.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's a little, it's tricky.
Sword, yeah. That's a decision that
the things we go through.
I know. Oh, friend.
I know. I hate it for you,
Me
but
too.
follow your heart. How long were you and your husband together? Your ex-husband?
Yeah, how long y'all married? I guess that probably wouldn't even matter because she still got feelings for him.
Yeah. Would you have went back to your ex?
No.
Oh, you did say you don't back.
I don't backtrack. No. Once I'm done, I'm done. Friends.
I mean, does it take a lot
Hurt
though?
me.
Like, if we would have did one thing.
Yeah, it takes a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a whole lot.
Not just one time and you done.
Mind you, I mean, my husband been together going on 20 years. And we're married 13, so
Yeah.
it takes a lot. So I'm not going to just up and leave at the drop of one incident, and he didn't leave at the drop of one incident. So I mean, but it will take a whole. I mean, like you said, a woman's fed up. There's nothing you can do about it. So when you get to that breaking point, you know your point. We were just talking about how Niecy Nash and her husband of 9 years, they're split up. You just you know when your time is up.
You know it. No one else can tell you.
Nobody else can tell you.
You know.
And like she said, she thinks she should have fought harder for her marriage. I mean, it says for better or for worse.
Right. And I feel like sometimes we have to take the test.
Mm-hmm.
We have to get get a paper and pen out and write down the good things. Write down the bad things in relationship. If the good outweigh the bad,
can't complain. That's what the song's saying. My good days outweigh my bad days. I won't complain, girl.
Right.
Preaching up in here. Yes, honey. But yeah. I would backtrack because I would have had closure from the beginning. Clearly, you don't have closure, so you need to do what you need to do to see where he stands as well as where you stand. Maybe he wants her back. Maybe he's been waiting on her to reach out to him after 3 years. Maybe he's grew in 3 years because as we see our last guy, he matured.
Right.
And got his shit together.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Men don't think like us, and that's what we have to keep in mind, ladies. Men do not think like us. Like he's sitting back probably like, I'm gonna see if she gonna
reach out.
Call me.
And he probably wanting to call you, but he's probably asked his kids about you knowing that you still have this relationship, but the kids probably not gonna say anything to you because those are his kids.
Right.
And they're probably waiting for you to mention to him so they can tell him, so they can see, that y'all on the same page. So, yeah, she probably needs to call him.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Set up a lunch date. I mean, he is your ex-husband.
Right, just to see, where things stand. Now, if you was remarried, I probably wouldn't be saying this.
Yeah. Because a boyfriend ain't a husband.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole different ball game. But you being, with this boyfriend, who's saying what he doing? Ain't doing. We hate to think like that, but you know.
Yeah, I say call them.
Yeah.
Go to lunch.
Get
Lunch
the
don't hurt.
closure.
I mean, friends have lunch. I have lunch with my male, well, only one male friend, but he's moved away, so. But I have friends. Me and my ex-husband, we were friends, you know, and I think we got along better after we divorced than when we were married. So we were real good friends after we divorced.
But you all had kids together? Right.
Yeah, so.
But would you want your husband going to lunch with another female?
I mean, if it's,
If they was like friends
friends, yeah, a long time. Ex-wife, probably not.
See, that's the thing. That's what I was gonna say. If her boyfriend find out, he probably
Yeah,
won't
I
like
probably
that.
wouldn't.
I say keep it on
But
the down
and
low.
right, and then another R. Kelly
Right.
song. But and the thing about it is, if you got to sneak and have lunch with this dude, with your ex-husband, and then you probably done told your boyfriend how your ex-husband treats you, so you know the boyfriend don't like him. Because he done hurt you when he's here giving you all of his love. But meanwhile, you want to, you know, so
Backtrack.
you
Go
have
back.
to sneak and do this. It's probably best she talks. It's like this conversation shouldn't be about texting or phone. I think this is a face-to-face
Oh
conversation.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
But but we don't want to tell you to go sneak and
Yeah.
cheat. Not even cheating, but sneaking. You know how to handle the situation yourself, ma'am. So we've given you our advice,
Yeah.
what we would do. Again, this is not. I don't think this is a text or phone conversation. I think it is a face-to-face conversation. How you gonna do it? You can figure that out.
Yeah.
But you need closure to move on with your current boyfriend.
Yeah. Get the closure, definitely.
But I hate for the husband to say that I've been thinking about you for quite a while. You're on my mind every day and every night. My every thought is you. I hate for him to tell her that.
Because that's a wrap for that boyfriend.
Right. It's a wrap. It's a done deal. Oh, goodness.
Whew, talking about making things hard.
I ain't kidding. Good grief. But you
Well.
definitely need closure in this relationship. Because clearly you didn't get it when you divorced him.
Right.
And by you not getting it when you divorced him, you really did jump to conclusions. You jumped.
Jump too quick.
Yeah, especially if you called it quick. Because he probably wanted to work it out. And you was like, no.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm done.
Especially if you get someone else on the side
Yeah.
that can take your mind off.
Yeah. And now you're not with that side person no more. And you're with somebody else. But you need closure, ma'am. You need
That's
closure.
Yep, that's it.
That's all we got.
But I hope everything works out for you. I hope you make the right decision and, you can move on with your life. Because there ain't nothing worse than having feelings for someone, but you with someone else.
How Luther Vandross said, if you can't love the one, you won't love the one you with. That's our song?
Yeah, something like that. We'll go with that.
Something like that. But you know Luther. I'm sure you know the song.
All
But
right.
anyway, Saturday you can catch us downtown for the Pecan Festival. I got it right this week. At the Pecan Festival, I'll be at the Loft on Dargan Street with Shy-C doing the day party, and
I will be on one of the stages.
the Win 106 stage with Big P.
Right. So come on out, guys. Everything is kicking off at 9 a.m.
And it's over at what?
Saturday
6?
morning. I think it's somewhere along there, yeah.
And then the highlight performance is the OJs. Not the OJs, the Ohio Players.
Oh, still good.
Yeah, so I really want to see them, but I know I'll be so dog tired. But yeah, y'all come check us out. Come take some pictures with us and meet us in person.
Yes.
If you don't already know us.
Please.
We'll be there all damn day.
All day.
Bring us some food. Some not
There's gonna be so many vendors out there.
yeah, buy us something and bring it to us. Just don't poison us.
I ain't eating from you.
Woo, child.
All right, that's gonna do it for Tangy Tea of Life, guys. Thank you so much for watching each and every week. If you would like to be a guest on the show, go to tangyteaoflife@gmail.com. Leave us topic suggestions. Go like us on Facebook. And don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe. All right, guys? So we will talk to you in the next video. Bye.